becomes easy to detect but difficult to cure. Happens in affair of state. For when the evils that arise have been foreseen, which it is only given to a wise man to see, they can be quickly redressed, but when, through not having been foreseen, they have been permitted to grow in a way that everyone can see them, there is no longer a remedy.
Until it don't work, there's nothing delusional about it. Now, you're delusional.
When it comes to filling a job, there's a stack of documents involved. Whether it's adding business details, correcting typos, or organizing pages, Adobe Acrobat makes it easy to onboard new clients and lock in the right...
It's the guy.
Don't get lucky. I don't get lucky. I make my own luck.
And that's what people don't understand. If you never miss a day and you never don't try and you're always on time, was I late today? No, on time, and you try and improve every aspect of your life, and you're a professional, and you try and make sure that you analyze your decisions, you give yourself feedback, you don't make mistakes, you don't late, if you try and you make it to the top, you end up elitist, because you look at the people down below and be like, well, why didn't you try? I did.
Life is choice. You can choose to be a thing or anything else you'd like to be. Just ignore what happened to me.
A warrior acts. Only a fool reacts.
But what if I can't do it?
That's the future.
Throw it out. Well, how would we start?
There's no starting or stopping. Only doing.
Failure is not the opposite of success. Problems are a part of the journey. Opposition are a part of the journey, right? Adversity is a part of the journey. Like it's all a part of development and growth as a person.
The bigger the wall that you have to get through is, as soon as you get past that wall, you then can use that wall as the evidence for why you can jump over the next wall, because that will be the biggest wall.
Don't wait until you end up on your deathbed. You may not be one of the lucky people who survive it. Take action now. Take action today.
Itong video, pwede nyo panoorin mula sa easy steps kung paano kayo matututo ng trading hanggang sa mga iba't ibang indicator, strategy, mga do's and don't do's, mga experience natin sa loob ng halos ilang taon natin ng trade. So ngayon, para sa episode natin ngayon is magtuturo ulit tayo ng napakadaling intindihin na indicator. So, parang lang kasing level lang din siya ng RSI indicator, ganun siya kabilis maintindihan. So, ito yung tinatawag natin na parabolic SAR or parabolic SAR. So, nagpapaliwanag natin ng mabilis kung paano gamitin yung parabolic SAR na yan. At ito, kapakita tayo ng ilang mga picture. At ito natin ipaliwanag sa pinakamadaling paraan ulit para hindi kayo malito. Pero bago tayo mag-start, gusto ko lang magbigay ng risk warning na ang trading ay hindi para sa lahat. So, mas maganda mag-practice muna tayo sa global balance bago tayo officially na mag-deposit para mas safe tayo. So, yun lang mga boss. Ito, umpisa na natin. Panoorin yung explanation natin. Gamit lang ang ilang mga chart at screenshot ng galing sa EO natin at sa ibang trading platform. So, ayan, panoorin nyo. So, simple lang itong parabolic SAR natin. So, naghihintay lang tayo lagi hanggang sa pangatlong dot. Tatlo o apat or lima. Pero usually,
Every time we get into the ring, I see the ball. I play that in boxing and I do all of that in life.
before you can ever reach anything, you have to win. You don't just mistakenly become great.
I say chase your dreams, man. Do that thing, man, that keeps you up at night. That thing that bothers you, man, that makes you trip. You can't quit thinking about it.
No matter how much you feel like it ain't gonna work.
Delusion. Complete delusion. You gotta believe the delusion. Because it's only delusional until it works. So is it really delusional?
Right now.
Until it don't work for nobody else to see, but for the whole world to see. And then once the world see it, there's nothing delusional about it. Now, your delusion becomes, oh, he was a genius. We didn't see it when he saw it. We didn't understand it when he did it. It was crazy. But he definitely always figured his thing was the thing to do, and he stuck by that. Turned
February of 2013, we spoke for the first time. You didn't have a car, you didn't have a pot to piss in. All you had were blueberries. Now here you are with the undisputed gold. Enjoy it, my friend. You deserve it. You called it.
Yeah, from nothing to something to everything. So that's what I have to have. To get anything of value, you have to sacrifice.
I know that, Dan, but I think if we continue down this road, it's going to be too detrimental for my kids. It's just too...
Harder thing to do, and the right thing to do, are usually the same thing. Nothing less meaning is easy. Easy doesn't enter into growing words.
It's all in your mind. Whatever you hold in your mind will tend to occur in your life. If you continue to believe as you have always believed, you will continue to act as you have always acted. You will continue to get what's right.
You won't do anything.
One thing that I learned, I think for a lot of people, when you're grinding as a small channel, people think you're obsessed, you're a weirdo. Stop only making videos. Like, get a life, be realistic. People will commit to you're out of your mind for wanting to do this, but then once you're successful, they're like, yo, your drive, your tenacity, it's great. But it's like, yeah, well, where was that back then? You know, I didn't get that when it was a small channel, and so I think you're crazy until you're successful. Then you're a genius.
I dreamt this so much, so clearly, so precisely, and so frequently that it has manifested itself into reality. And that's what I'm feeling right now. It's a dream come true.
If you want to know something about yourself, sit on your bed at night and say, what's one thing I'm doing wrong, that I know I'm doing wrong, that I could fix, that I would fix. You meditate on that, you'll get an answer. And it won't be one you want, but it'll be the necessary one. All you want to do is go back home. You want the warmth, you may want something to eat, you want your girl to hold you. All those things of comfort are there in that 1 second. This is where people lose. So, what I do in that 1 second, we all think about quitting, it's hard. But what you have to do in that 1 second is hard to process information during pain. Because that pain takes...
Grammarly will always be there to provide you with new prompts, fresh ideas, and even outlines for your writing. It's an AI-powered writing tool that can help you with your writing from beginning to the end, with confidence while saving you time. And with so much AI surfacing the internet right now, Grammarly authorship ensures to prove that your writing is yours. It shows what is AI-generated, human-written, or copied from another source. So Grammarly is truly an all-in-one must-have tool for all students.
That I am the best ever at what I do. And every day that I step on a basketball floor, I will strive to be that. But my mindset will always be as such, as I am the best to do what I do. And that'll give me a shot at being the best.
Sadly, these days, everyone's so willing, so quick to break promises and to ghost people and to, say something but do the other thing. And I don't know, maybe I come from a generation that's different, or maybe I just don't know any better. But I'm telling you right now, a man who can keep his promise and who can keep his word is a man of higher reputation, of higher values, and higher self-worth. Right? If you have self-esteem, self-confidence problems, it's because you haven't been keeping promises to yourself. A man who has high confidence keeps promises that he makes to himself and to others.
People say you have to have a lot of passion for what you're doing, and it's totally true. And the reason is because it's so hard that if you don't, any rational person would give up. It's really hard, and you have to do it over a sustained period of time. So if you don't love it, if you're not having fun doing it, you don't really love it, you're going to give up.
It's not a bad thing to be new. It's not a bad thing to be different. It's not a bad thing to be comfortable with yourself, regardless of what everybody else around you is doing.
400 trillion to 1. When you understand that math, how can you live your life? That's how rare it is to be a human being. Now, what are you waiting for? Like, you've been given this ridiculous triple miracle. Like, you're literally more likely to win the lotto 10 times in your life than actually have a life. So
So I ask you, my friends, with this one life, you're gonna sit on your couch and dwell. You're gonna be upset about some shortcoming. You're gonna be upset about that thing that happened last week that fucked you up. I'm asking you, I'm promising you, please take this swing. Make this at bat. I am so tired of people stopping because their uncle critiqued them, or their mom made fun of them along the way, or their girlfriend doesn't think that they can do it. You've got one at bat. Please do something about it. We are living through the greatest era to be alive ever. Yes, there's stuff. I got news for you. There's always stuff. But when you take control of your at bat, when you put it all on yourself, when it's your fault and your wins, that's when it starts happening. So please, please squeeze this shit out of your real life.
My brain. It will not process failure. Because if I have to, if I sit there and have to face myself and tell myself, you're a failure, I think that's a worse, that's almost worse than death. I felt like everybody had passed those air balls. And I got home, it was probably like 3 in the morning. And I went down to the high school, which is down the street from my house. And the janitor let me in the gym. And I shot all day. I mean, all day. And this was right after that playoff game. And I didn't have the gym. I just kept shooting in practice. And I got a chance to let out this of disappointing my teammates and millions of fans. I got a chance to let all that out instead of bottling it up and envision that moment over and over and over and over and over.
You know, I really don't have regrets. I am a person that says, you know, as soon as you look back in your history and you come up with something that you feel like you want to change, something else has to change. You know, so
What about your biggest disappointment?
once again, that's the same analogy. You know, disappointment means to win, you gotta lose. To be successful, you gotta have something that's not successful.